Whosoever holdeth the sword shall not be king of England, because this is not Excalibur. This is Excelsior. Completely different blade. And honestly, it's, not the best. But it's okay in its own right. This is the sword that combined with the Sentinel Knight to become the Sentinel Knight Zord. And now the guy can transform. This is sword mode, which can work with a human, although in sort of a ridiculous look, and can even form with the Megazord, although unfortunately I couldn't find any models which had that particular prop, so I couldn't combine it with the Megazord. But this sword right here, this sword can transform into a warrior. Now let's see it in action. First, you split the legs carefully, because some of the clips are kind of fragile. Then you dislodge the crystal, which was straight, now it's at an angle. You dislodge that. You straighten up the legs, like so. Straighten up the feet. Fold in this little clip here, which is fragile, so be careful. You straighten the arms, which were spring-loaded in the Japanese toy, but are fully posable in this toy, which is American. I'd like to point this out. This is American. This is one they did right. Then you you push the chest piece up all the way, which pops the crest on the Sentinel Knight all the way up. You position the crystal so it's pointing horizontally, and just like that, you got the Sentinel Knight Megazord, which in the Sentai could grow to be Megazord size, and could also, like I said, transform into sword mode to work with the main Megazord. But unfortunately, that didn't work out for the American show. Instead, they got a Battleizer version, which combined with the Red Ranger because he was a robot. Now, there is one more combination, one more Zord. The Battlefleet Zord, which is basically an aircraft carrier battleship hybrid, which could go on land, made up of 3 jets, a steamroller, and a truck thing, I don't know. And they could combine to form one vehicle. And the Megazord, complete with the sword on top, not on top, in its hand, could ride the Battlefleet Zord. And it could form into its own Megazord. Now, unfortunately, I can't show this to you in person because, unfortunately, it's a little expensive. They did a Toys R Us version, which probably was expensive, but I never got it. Now, this was an import. This is another one they did right. The only thing they changed was the detachable guns on the front and sides there. Those were made into dull plastic rather than a chrome plastic. And on eBay, it's very, very expensive, so that's probably not going to end up in my collection anytime soon. But what we do get is pretty good. Flashpoint, dual drive, Drive Max, and this guy, which, yes, is fully posable. At least his arms are fully posable. And that's it for the Operation Overdrive toy line. When next we meet, hopefully someday soon, we'll take a look at either Jungle Fury or the rest of the Beast Morphers collection. Until then, this is Mr. J signing out and reminding you, there are no bad seasons of Power Rangers. Every season has its own little gems. Please respect one another. We're all Power Ranger nerds at some level. We got to stick together. Stay safe. Get in gear. Wait. Accelerate.